Hello, cookbook friends. This is Carrie with Cookbook Divas, and something shocking, just horrible happened yesterday. My boyfriend knows that I love cookbooks. He can tell by looking around our house that we have hundreds of them, and yet his mother, who's elderly, gave him some books to take to Goodwill yesterday, and we were almost driving up to Goodwill when I had to pull over and look for something in the trunk, and I noticed the stack of books. He almost donated a first edition, yet third printing, of Betty Crocker's new picture cookbook without checking with me. Are you serious? So luckily, I rescued it from the Goodwill box. It does have some spine damage. Now I have my mother's original Betty Crocker's new picture cookbook that I cook out of. It's a little different. I think my mom's has the binder. So inside, I really checked. Here's some handwriting in German. So that's not my boyfriend's family's writing. His mom. I don't know why she's giving this away. First edition, third printing. I'm not going to sell it, and it would be difficult because of the damage. But I thought we should look through it today. Oh, and I need to look for the year. 1961, General Mills. Okay. The Betty Crocker Kitchens in Golden Valley. I better get my glasses for this because this ring light is really bright. Kitchen know-how. Hints for the homemaker. Plan ahead, combine jobs, refresh your spirits. Oh, every morning before breakfast, comb your hair, apply makeup, and a dash of cologne. Does wonders for your morale and your families, too. Okay, how does me wearing cologne... Okay, never mind. Think pleasant thoughts while working, and a chore will become a labor of love. Well, all right. Have a hobby. Like these ladies had time to have hobbies. They were... garden, paint pictures, look through magazines for home planning ideas, read a good book, or attend club meetings. Be interested and you'll always be interesting. Well, that is true. That is true. I've met too many boring people that don't have hobbies or have one hobby like video games. Have more than one hobby. If you have a spare moment, sit down, close your eyes, and just relax. Well, this cookbook is for busy mothers that have lots of children. They don't have time to sit down and relax, but nice advice. Organize work. Have a weekly plan for scheduling such tasks as washing, ironing, baking, shopping. Be comfortable. Wear comfortable shoes and easy-fitting clothes while working. Stand erect. Good posture prevents fatigue. Okay. Kitchen know-how. How to get perfect results. In this book, measuring utensils, how to measure flour with the dip, level, pour method, etc. I remember my mom teaching me to do that. Sugar, how to measure brown sugar by packing it. So basically everything my mother taught me, she learned from this cookbook. Molasses and syrup, how to measure baking powder, etc. Then they have a dictionary of food terms. For example, angelica, the candied leaf stalk of an European herb used in decorating cakes, candies, desserts, etc. Aspic, a jelly made from concentrated vegetable meat or fish stock with gelatin. This is pretty cool. Common food equivalents. Equivalent weights and measures. Here's a little angel or cupid. It says A is for angel, B is for bonbon. Wait. Okay. It's hard to read the font. Storing foods. How to store berries, breads, cakes, cheese, coconut, nuts, cookies, etc. I never realized this was a tutorial book, not just a cookbook. So I'm glad I looked through this because I don't usually look through my mom's Betty Crocker picture book. I just go straight to a recipe I need and use it. Baking and roasting, how to select your kitchen utensils for food preparation, for storage, for sink and cleaning. How to freeze foods, wrapping for freezing. I actually need to read this. A calorie chart for things like apples and peaches and pie. Defrosting time, success tips. Special suggestions. I see an Eskimo. I'm not sure why. Tips for freezing main dishes. Oh, because it's cold. Okay. How to freeze cream puffs, cookie pie crust, butter cakes, appetizers. How to prepare vegetable relishes and garnishes. Garnishing ideas. How to prepare fresh coconut, pineapple, peeling a tomato. We're still in the garnish area. Meal planning, mealtime, a happy time. Yes, it is. Table service. Oh, this is going to keep going. Wow. Okay. Family service, English style. Formal service, Russian style. When planning meals, select foods for color, form, variety, texture, temperature, flavor, etc. How to set an attractive table at mealtime. You mean I have to clear all my bills and papers and junk off the table first? Yes. Teas and receptions. How to set the table for tea. How to set the table for a buffet luncheon. Here's our first color photograph of the book. Besides the Betty Crocker kitchens, this is a festive Thanksgiving dinner. Lots of orange. My grandmother loved orange, and it would have been all over her table. Meal planning, group 1, 2, and 3. Oh, yes. You need grains, meats, eggs, and dry beans, milk, ice cream or cheese. Can ice cream be part of my daily meal plan? Group 4, vegetables and fruits. Dinner is an important time of day. Between meal snacks are the 4th meal, a good breakfast every day for everyone. Lunch or supper is the 3rd meal. And here's some menus. Breakfasts, dinners, for example, you might have cream of spinach soup, a savory meat pie, lettuce with green goddess dressing, double quick dinner rolls, and an apple crisp. Hey, my mom made some of these menus. Nice. Cheery breakfast, delicious luncheons, sumptuous company dinners, dinners from foreign lands. For example, from India, chicken curry, fluffy white rice, bacon bits, chutney, coconut, salted peanuts, and orange sherbet. Meal planning, appetizers, beverages, breads, linking to all of the recipes. It keeps going. Woo! Menus using leftover foods. Another color photo. It's going to be a long cookbook look through. I know, sorry. Plate dinners round the year. All right, menus. Circus birthday party, a supper party at Mount Vernon, election night at home, Jimmy Durante's choice. This is what I like best for dinner, says the popular entertainer of stage and airways known as the comedian with a heart. He would like to have a meal of shrimp cocktail from page 56, tossed salad with umbriago dressing, broiled steak, baked potato with sour cream and chives, but yet there's more, fresh asparagus or chopped spinach, fresh fruit in season, topped with ice cream or sherbet, and then end the meal with tea. Famous violinist recommends vegetable dinner. Alaska salmon stars in the governor's menu. Fashion luncheon. Halloween refreshments. Festive Thanksgiving dinner. Christmas Eve supper. Christmas dinner. How to use herbs. And now how to use spices. And now we're in the Appetizers chapter. Appetizers, those small portions of fruit or drink that whet the appetite, originated in Europe. Though the Romans munched celery or endive before their famous feasts, it was the Russians who first served hot and cold appetizers as we know them. What every cook needs to know about appetizers: serve them with flair, new adventures in appetizers, etc. And here are fruit cup, vegetable cocktails, tomato bouillon, cranberry cocktail, toast beds for canapes, crab meat or shrimp nippies, shrimp circles, deviled ham canapes. Woo! Okay, I'll give you a second to check this out and process it. Open house. Now we're, liverwurst pate. Now we're in the beverages section. Tea and coffee. Garnish and serve with care. Buy with care, new adventures in beverages. And a lot of these are just instructions, not necessarily recipes. For example, coffee around the world. Belgian is creamy, sweetened meringue is spooned into heated cups, then topped with strong coffee. But a café diable is strong black coffee is combined with cloves, cinnamon, sugar, lemon peel, and cognac. So yeah, you don't really need a recipe, just an idea. 7 essentials for a cup of good coffee, with a little illustration. Hot cocoa, hot chocolate, South American chocolate, cute little illustrations. A colorful photo, lots of orange again. This is some like it hot, some like it cold. Coffee, hot chocolate, hot eggnog, or party punch with fruit ring, chocolate soda, iced tea, and lemonade. Quick breads, and the woman gets to wear pants because it's 1961. Nope, that's a man. Nope, it's a woman. I don't know. I don't care. What every cook needs to know about quick breads. Look at this cute picture of the children. Okay, obviously I can't take this much time going through this book, or this will have to be a two-parter video. Maybe it will be. Stir and roll biscuits, cheese biscuits, Irish biscuits, Danish puff, hush puppies, old time Johnny cakes, quick spoon bread, potato donuts, sweet milk donuts, fritters and French toast, sour milk muffins, prune muffins. That does not sound very good. Then we randomly have a pumpkin here, but there's no pumpkin. Oh, yes, pumpkin muffins. That's why. Okay, excuse me. I didn't see that. Lots and lots of quick breads. That must have been quite a thing. And here's some how to make pancakes. In case you were unclear on the concept, there's step-by-step photos. Okay. This must have been for very beginner cooks. Dinner quick breads. Here's our vintage photo for this chapter. Oh, including a recipe for corn sticks. My mom used to make those, but she didn't make them corn shaped. She just made them. Yeast breads. This is going to be an important chapter. What this says is, back of the loaf is the snowy flour, back of the flour the mill, and back of the mill is the wheat and the shower and the sun and the Father's will. That is by Maltby D. Babcock, a poet apparently. What every cook needs to know about yeast breads and how to serve it with flair, and new adventures in yeast breads. Wow! This food photography is actually not too heinous. Here is breading and rising, or kneading and rising, excuse me. Step-by-step photos. Something called bran pan biscuits. Quick buttermilk rolls. I'm going to be using this cookbook actually. It's a little different than my mom's. Traditional holiday breads. I see lots and lots of candied fruit. It's Bohemian Bread, Stollen, and Kulich. Or Kulik. Swedish tea ring. I'd love to make those one of these days. Okay, Kulik or Kulich is a delicate, sweet, fruity bread rising above tops of cans in mushroom or mosque-like shapes. Okay, and a hot cross buns recipe. And here's the woman bringing out the steaming bread to the dad and kids sitting there waiting for it. Illustrations. Okay, I'm going to have to start skipping ahead because this is the longest cookbook look through ever, but I know you want to see the cake chapter and the illustration that goes with it. Cakes. New adventures in cakes. Here is a exquisite coconut cake. How to make a beautiful butter cake. Pointers on pans. A 1-egg cake. Spice 1-egg cake. Cake pictures. A burnt sugar cake. Creamy burnt sugar icing. A chocolate joy cake. A new fudge cake. Red Devil's food cake. Mardi Gras cake. Loaf o' gold cake. Date and nut cake with Napoleon. Jelly roll. And here's some very naked angels. I'm not sure what they're doing. I'm not going to ask any questions, but that's the angel food cake page. Chiffon cake. I'm noticing that no one really cooked out of this cookbook, or if they did, they were very, very careful and not messy, because my mom's cookbook is stained everywhere. Here's a mahogany chiffon cake and a cherry angel food cake, and those both sound really good. And I wonder what color they really were, because the cameras in the day couldn't really capture the actual color. Here's something called a Love Light chocolate nut cake and a Love Light chocolate chiffon cake and a Love Light spice chiffon cake. So is Love Light a brand name? They're all using soft to silk flour. Here's the frostings convection. I'll go through this chapter and then I'll stop the video for part 2. And here are twin angel cake, clown cake, and a festive fluffy pink mountain frosting. I want to vomit now. A day at the zoo cake, creamy cocoa icing, strawberry icing, prize fudge frosting. Here's a man playing a lute or a guitar to a woman that seems to enjoy it more than she probably... Oh no, she actually fell asleep. She fell asleep. Haha. Not sure what that has to do with clear lemon filling. Quick chocolate fudge, Mexican fudge. All right, I'm going to end at the cookies chapter. Check out part 2 here at Cookbook Divas on our YouTube channel. I'll see you in a couple minutes.